Yeah.
And we saw him make some pretty quick work of Crunchy to get into top 8 on the loser's side, which was very, very impressive showing from Splice in that set. So we'll see if the success he had against Falcon can translate to some success against Fox. He was very quick. Every opportunity he had to rest, he took advantage of it.
Yeah, Splice is really good with that. Anytime he like sees the moment, he'll take that. So we're going to FD for the first game. Definitely traditionally not the greatest stage for Pup, but already look at this. He actually might get this super early Gimp. Again, the get up attack, but he gets burned. Very tricky to pick that one out, actually.
We needed a little bit more percent on that get up attack just to send Fox a tiny bit further so that forward air
or even gone for a back air. Might have just out prioritized it, like beat the hitbox. Oh, that actually almost killed. That was actually super dangerous for Splice.
This stage has quite a low ceiling in the scheme of legal stages.
Yeah, it's what, like so it would go like Yoshi's Stadium, FD.
And that definitely will kill. And Fox gets so much space. So we've already seen after Splice's initial sort of opening, SD's been able to run around and outmaneuver him pretty comfortably.
Yeah. That's definitely, like, a lot of the Foxes here in Australia don't quite have as like a developed punish game as SD. And I think that, oh my gosh. Did he catch him moving back or perhaps even a shield poke? It was very hard to say.
It was a great call either way.
Yeah. Splice will go for those as well. He's it's more of a mental thing than it is actually like getting a kill, really. He's like, all right, I know you're gonna do this. And then next time it's gonna make the opponent second guess their initial like instinct.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of tomahawk grabs.
Oh, here it is. Great grab. Oh, it's not gonna kill just yet. I think SD is actually gonna make it back. Yeah.
He chose to send him that way as well, which is a bit of a strange decision. Jumping to the left to send him right. Maybe DI mix up and then
that hurts to see. After a rest and then getting up there up air, it's like that stock should have been mine, but suddenly it's theirs. So that's really good with like using ground movement as well. It's not just an aerial kind of path. Kind of chooses to like go to the ground whenever he needs to. But some oh, there again. The F smash just
brazen.
It seems like SD's always above Splice whenever Splice just decides to go into the air. And it's making it really tough for Splice to like pick him apart with any back airs or forward airs. So we might need to see some like up airs from him to like counteract that.
Because often you'll see that kind of jump over the top, that back
yeah,
air.
The Fox full hop is like very like specifically useful for that moment, right? It's like it lets you jump over the opponent if you time it right, and the fast fall, like Fox's fall speed enables him to like get a good aerial off. Really not quite cleaning up the edge guard just yet, and he had 2 chances, and there we go, makes it out of the up there. He was a second too early with that F smash. I think Billy's mental game is incredibly strong, but just a little off. Just a little off. Sometimes that's all it.
Not quite warmed up maybe yet.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to pick up opponents' habits, so let's see how he goes into Dreamland.
Maybe just a little bit like, he's missed a couple of edge guards, maybe SD's SDI is putting him off as well.
Yeah. Well, SD's SDI is actually criminally underrated. Right. Again, that full hop. Despite being on Dreamland, Splice hasn't had the space to like get away from this Fox.
That full hop is actually very difficult to deal with. Splice hasn't shown SD that he can yet, so he keeps going to it. And he's also very prepared to just keep running away, keep shooting those lasers. He's tacked on 82%, only taking a couple of engagements.
Yeah, SD's really picking his spots very well. Oh, power shield? And again.
Pulling out that wave dash back.
And you kind of almost expect that Splice wouldn't be forced to do that in that situation. But SD's just moving really quick and picking like his moments to like go in so well that it's kind of making Splice second guess like his chances to like move forward.
He hasn't really looked comfortable with SD in the corner yet. He hasn't been able to figure out what SD wants to do to escape. But again, that Nair comes through and
SD comes in with that Nair shine and then just runs away, gets some lasers in.
Again, Splice is getting burned by the up B. Not quite sure when SD's going to throw it out. Not able to position himself.
Oh, and the okie doke. All right, well, I see your S smashes. I raise you. Oh, that was almost really close, actually. I think definitely like maybe 5% in that.
And the next grab, if he can follow it up, will kill.
I felt a grab coming from Splice, to be honest.
Perhaps just didn't realize that he was too close. Thought that that roll in would still be hit by the F smash.
Yeah. Again, SD just, he gets what he needs. You know, he takes just the right amount of cookies from a mum's cookie jar.
Looks like the space is really helping him as well.
Yeah.
Especially because Splice, ooh, that's a mix-up. We haven't seen that falling down there yet. It's been sort of forward airs and back airs so far.
Oh, here we go. He wave dashes forward. I tried just for positioning as opposed to like a guaranteed punish. Might not have been the percent for it there. So Nancy in the corner just decides to roll away. Pretty good ACI down as well, and don't just take too much like hit stun from Puff's back airs. Stuck in the corner again once again. I think like
just walks away.
He's really trying to make. See, I feel like Splice's mental warfare so far hasn't been particularly successful.
SD still looks very comfortable. Definitely feel like the pace has slowed down a
Oh
lot.
my god, it actually clanked. It clanked and just beat out whatever SD was doing. I think it might have been a jab. It was a super late hit, but it, again, like, anytime Splice gets an opening, suddenly it just turns into SD's stock. It's very disheartening to happen to you as well. Especially as possible, because he's just too quick.
SD just happy to retreat and laser when he's unsure of the edge guarding sort of situation. Just get my percent instead in a safe way.
Great pressure. Isn't going to pick up the edge guard, but he's going to clip him with the fur, and Billy starting to claw back his chance at this game.
Shine's just so good.
Yeah, it just puts Puff so far away that it's really hard for her to like re-engage. And then in that moment, like SD gets a lot of quick lasers. Oh, no tech either.
Adjusted to the timing that SD was going for on those up Bs. Waited for it to come out and then hit him.
Oh, the nair again. You saw it.
Ooh, I think he missed an L cancel. Had a chance to grab.
Ooh, that up smash was very dicey.
Yeah, if that hit the shield, we were getting a rest out of shield for sure.
Yeah, and it almost looked like Splice did put up a shield, but it might have gotten poked. It was really interesting.
Maybe pressed a button.
Yeah.
Be kicking himself. Here comes the
All right.
bird.
All right. Does this bird still have its wings?
We've seen a lot of the bird on the top platform in other matchups.
Yeah. Splice very kind of slower, patient style of Falco. Really picks and chooses his moments to go in. His breadth of options aren't like too expansive, but the ones that he has and has access to, he's very like particular in how he uses them, and like very experienced in like the exact moment when to use them. Even though they might not be like the most optimal, he makes them work for what he needs it for.
And just the little tweaks on it, like he drifted a nair, non-fast forward over SD's shield, which was like, what's going on?
Yeah, very, yeah, it's definitely a unique Falco. And his combo game is definitely, I wouldn't say like lackluster.
It's criminally underrated,
Yeah.
I think.
Definitely,
It's
yeah, definitely
awkward.
not, no slouch for that.
And like his platform wavelands are very crisp.
You might see him try for edge cancel from the center stage with side B as well. He loves going for those. Really good read on the roll as well.
And on the DI too, knowing that SD was expecting a down air, holding away, just pops in with a back air and cleans up the stock.
Yeah, Splice looking much better in this game with Falco. I haven't seen Splice versus SD with Splice playing Falco in actually quite a while. Oh.
SD's not ready for it because he hasn't seen this Falco in quite a while.
Yeah, the down throw, he tried to go for a tech chase, but missed the wave shine. Sometimes you just get stuck in that full hop. It might be Splice having to readjust to the jump squad of Falco as well after playing Puff for a little bit. And the pressure, see, Splice's pressure is actually pretty solid sometimes. But SD's combo game is almost as good. Oh, it doesn't let him go. That dash attack stays out for so long. Clip Splice trying to jump away.
Oh, going for a Waveland back air maybe.
Yeah. He's gonna live.
Misjudged the side B distance.
Yeah, it looks like Billy's getting a little antsy with shield grabs as well, and SC's seeing that and just getting shines.
Cops a bad trade there.
All right, the edge cancel. So he had the read as well, and F smash. Oh, is he gonna D's him? I think he almost did that on purpose.
Sure,
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with Splice.
Great platform cancels. Splice loves that, but let's go SD.
Wow, that up air clipped him. That was super surprising. That was such a big hitbox.
Great awareness.
SDI. Yeah. That SDI actually like saved him that stock. That's gonna like turn it around for him.
He's still alive.
Oh no! Ah, that's gonna do it.
Maybe
Splice going home with 7th place.
Congratulations to Splice. Just maybe that lack of practice with Falco.
Yeah.
Maybe that he's not sure of himself with the path either. Kind of flip-flopping between. Just didn't have the confidence. Didn't quite have that killer instinct when he needed it.
Yeah. It's definitely one of Splice's big strengths is his killer instinct. Like when he's playing really like solidly and really like wanting to win that game, it's very few people that can get in his way. But can't really blame him for dropping a set to SD.
Yeah. SD played fantastically.
So up next, we're going to have our winners game. So this is another state versus state team kill. So we got Rainbow, aka RJ, versus ZXV. So Rainbow, he's been around the block. He's been playing